Hey there, friend. I'm so happy you're here. Tonight's story is for everyone. Whether you're a little one dreaming of the North Pole or a grown-up who still remembers the magic of snowflakes and quiet winter evenings, this is a soft, peaceful tale about kindness, wishes, and a letter to Santa you might not expect. It begins in a small, snow-covered village nestled between pine-covered hills. The houses were sprinkled like powdered sugar across the hillsides, each one with smoke curling from its chimney and golden lights twinkling in the windows. In one of those cozy cottages lived a boy named Jamie. He had big brown eyes, a soft wool sweater 2 sizes too big, and a gentle spirit that made everyone feel safe around him. It was 2 weeks before Christmas, and snow had been falling all day, big, soft flakes that clung to the window panes and made the whole world quiet. Jamie was sitting cross-legged by the fireplace, a mug of warm milk beside him, a blanket draped over his shoulders. In front of him was a piece of paper, a pencil, and a very serious expression on his face. He was writing his letter to Santa. But unlike most kids, Jamie didn't ask for toys or candy. He just wrote one small line. "Dear Santa, I hope you're okay. If there's anything you need, you can ask me too." The next morning, Jamie tucked his letter into a blue envelope and walked it out to the little red mailbox at the end of the snowy lane. Birds were chirping gently in the fir trees, and the snow was so fresh it made soft crunching sounds under his boots. He stood there a moment, watching his breath swirl into the cold morning air. Then, with a hopeful heart, he let the envelope slip into the box and whispered, "Just in case he ever needs help." Days passed, and Christmas crept closer. The village twinkled with fairy lights and wreaths. The bakery windows steamed up with the smell of cinnamon rolls, and the sound of sleigh bells jingled softly through the streets. But Jamie didn't think much about gifts or surprises. He mostly thought about how Santa must feel flying all around the world, making people happy. He hoped someone was taking care of him, too. Then, one snowy evening, Jamie came home to find something unexpected tucked under his front porch. A small package, wrapped in silver paper. No name on it. Just a little tag that read, "You asked first. Thank you." Inside, a tiny snow globe of Santa's workshop, glowing with soft golden light, and the tiniest handwritten note. Sometimes even Santa needs to be reminded he's thought of. Jamie placed the snow globe right beside his bed, where it glowed softly through the night. He would shake it gently before sleeping, watching the glittery snow swirl around the tiny Santa inside, who looked so peaceful, like he had just sat down after a long day's work. Christmas morning came, and Jamie woke to the scent of cinnamon and pine. There were presents, of course, warm socks, a new book, a toy train from his aunt, but the snow globe stayed his favorite. Not because it was magical or rare, but because it was kind. It made him feel like even small kindnesses could travel great distances. And that day, Jamie started something new. Every Christmas, instead of only writing to Santa, he also wrote to someone else who might need to be remembered: a neighbor, a shopkeeper, even the postman. Just a short note, asking them if they needed anything. Because sometimes, asking, "Are you okay?" is the most beautiful gift of all. Thank you for joining me today, dear friend. I hope this gentle little story warmed your heart and maybe even inspired a kind thought or two. If you enjoyed this peaceful tale, don't forget to like, subscribe, and come back for more cozy stories every week. Until next time, stay warm, stay kind, and keep believing in the quiet magic of small things. No,